Hey everybody, this is the fourth time I've recorded this video and I can't seem to control myself when I'm recording it, and there's just certain things I can't allow myself to say on the internet, but I do need to get this out and be honest. To make a long story short, although it keeps turning into a long story every time, we're not having the NT test done today. We're not going to maternal fetal medicine today. I don't think we're having any genetic testing done at all, actually, because it seems like that window has passed, because the appointment was not for December 13th, it was for January 13th. And that is long outside of the window for this kind of testing to be done. There are other tests that can be done later, yes, but this specific test was important to me. That's why I chose to go ahead with the NIPT testing, the blood testing, even though I knew she wasn't a candidate, because they said that it could be done. And even when it wasn't done, I still wanted to go ahead and have this NT test. That's what I asked for. And so because of that, I should be able to have that. If that's something that I want for my children, I should be able to have it. Not everybody does, and not everybody is allowed in their specific circumstances or whatever. Not everybody's able to, but I am, and I wanted it. And it's not being done, not because she's not a candidate, because she's a woman who was 14 weeks pregnant and should be able to have it done. This is happening because of multiple missteps and just inept people in this process, and it's not acceptable. So many things have been unacceptable from the beginning of this process that I have let go, and I have just said, well, it can't happen again. Like, how many times can things get messed up? From day one, this whole process, from the day I chose the agency that we went with, this has been one misstep after another misstep. And yes, there have been bright moments, aka getting pregnant and being able to see my babies on their ultrasound. But aside from that, this has been miserable. This has been miserable. I have no control in this process, which is, you get that going into it. Like, you have to fully understand that and accept that going into it. But I should not have control, but still be having the things done that are appropriately ordered in this pregnancy. My children are missing out on important things because of what? Because of why? Just because of what? Laziness in certain situations, or what? I don't know. I wish I had the answer, but there has been too many missteps, too many things that have happened over and over and over again in this process. And it's not like this is the first time anybody in the history of man has been pregnant. This is not the first time that these offices have seen children or seen people who are pregnant before. This is not the first time this agency has ever had a surrogate become pregnant. But this is the first time I've done it. So why am I in charge of asking for things to be done correctly? And why is this normal? This isn't normal. None of this stuff is normal. And I'm ready to just say, you know what? Call me when my babies are here. Like, I feel that frustrated. I'm so sick of riding these roller coasters, because it's not like the roller coaster of the natural curves of pregnancy, how just, it's just hard sometimes, and there's waiting, and that. No, these are blatant misses. Like, these are just things that are unacceptable. This is unacceptable. This particular circumstance is just the running theme in this entire process so far. And this is real. This is what and I've seen other processes, like our other journeys, whatever, that have gone fine. There are normal things that are difficult and trying in processes like these, but this kind of stuff is unnecessary. One hiccup, fine. But 10 from the beginning? Are you kidding? Like, this is crazy. And I'm sick of it. The blatant truth of this all is we are paying for this. If we want this, we should have it. Every step of the way, if this is something we want, we should be able to have it. It shouldn't be held up by just by just people who don't know how to do what they're supposed to be doing. Like, that's unacceptable to me. it's just crap, in my opinion. It's just pure crap. And I'm over it. I'm just so over it. I don't even know what to do. There's not like I have any options. What do I just say? No, stop the press. I don't want to do this anymore. I want my babies. I'm fighting for my children, and I will continue to fight for my children, but I'll be damned if I'm going to keep dealing with just people who are choosing not to do what's supposed to be done in this process. I just won't deal with them. I'll deal with my children, and I'll do what I need to do for my children, but I will not deal with that because it's not necessary. This is stressful enough to be in a situation where you cannot carry your children and have to have someone else do it for it to not go the way that it should. And I don't even mean like things, like I said, that just naturally happen that are tricky in pregnancies, because that happens to everybody. But these are avoidable things. And now we've missed an important window, and there's nothing I can do about it. And I feel like that if there could be a phrase in the process of this journey, it would be, there's nothing I can do about it. And that sucks. That sucks, because yes, there's a lack of uncontrol in everything. I mean, in every facet of life, but there shouldn't be negligence involved. And I know that's a strong word, but it's true. There have been blatant missteps in this. Like when I told you in the last video how we couldn't have that testing done, and they waited all the way till 13 weeks and gave us 1 week to get into a doctor's office. And I'm thinking, oh, well, we just missed that by a day. Like, it can't be that different, right? Now we're missing it by a month. A month. That's not even what that appointment is for. I promise you when that appointment was made, it was not made for an NT scan. That was made for our anatomy scan. I have full faith that is actually what happened. When there are many different people involved in this process that should have corrected that from the jump, and it didn't happen. So here we are, and here I am sitting in the parking lot of a doctor that I'm not going to see today, that my children will not get seen today. And I don't know another word besides done, is what I am. So, and there's nothing I can even do about that. What does done mean in this process? I don't know, but I'm sick of it. And I feel like the world needs to know, especially if somebody's about to get into this process on the GS or IP side of things, don't let this kind of stuff happen. Use my trials as some kind of way for you to not have these things happen. Jump the gun and get things done more efficiently than they need to be, even if it is overkill, rather than missing major milestones for no reason whatsoever, other than just pure, I don't even know what the word is other than inept. I can't, I'm so frazzled that like words aren't even an option right now in some respects. So anyway, I just want to let you guys know why you are not going to get the video that I promised. And I don't know when the next video will be gotten, honestly, because I need a break. I need a break from the daily worry and wonder and just frustration that is this journey. I just need to cut it off right now. I can't do this. I can't keep doing this. I have to trust that my babies are fine, and everyone else needs to just vanish for right now in this process, because every single person I seem to come in contact with just lets the ball drop over and over and over and over and over again. And I'm just done. I'm not going to keep allowing that to happen. Or I'm not going to keep allowing myself to hear about it when it does happen. I just have to trust that they'll get here in the end. So anyway, that's it.